Hello, my lovelies. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Nori, and this is Noreli's Colors. Thank you so much for being here. I am here today on a day off, trying to relax. I've had a very, very long work week, and I have my Girl Moments Cute and Comfy Coloring Book by Coco. And we are going to be doing this flower shop page. This page is one that my friend Jacqueline and I are going to be coloring together. I absolutely love it. I'm so excited about it. And I have one more book I was going to show you guys. And that is Girl Moments 2. So I have 1 and 2. Let me get my little page marker so I don't lose my page. So I got Coco Wild's Cute and Comfy Coloring Book Volume 2. It came out a couple weeks ago or a week ago, and I immediately bought it. I will be doing this one in an Instagram color along with... Sorry, I should have had all my stuff ready, and I didn't. I have the... trying to think here. Bella's Buddy Color. Her username on Instagram is buxombella.colors. Girl Moments Volume 2. We're going to be doing it in July. And we've already picked a page from here that we're going to be buddy coloring. So I'm excited about that. And then we have this one right here, which is the one I'm doing with Jacqueline. So I'll be coloring in these at the same time. Very excited about it. Just wanted to share that with you guys. But I'm going to go back to the page that I have with Jacqueline. I do have some royalty-free lo-fi music playing in the background. I wanted to have something for the moments that I'm quiet when I'm coloring, so I don't feel pressure to talk the whole time if I don't want to. And if it stops for a second, it's because obviously it has ads and I'm not gonna play it. So yeah, so that's what the music is in the background, and it is royalty free, so then that way I don't get any strikes or anything like that for using copyrighted material. But I definitely want something chill to also relax me. I have some water. This is a really beautiful cup that my friend Natasha made me that says Noreli's. I got some ice in there, nice and cold. We're zoomed in real good. I have my cold picks right here. Ooh, and I added a ton of Copics for my birthday, you guys. I didn't even share them because I was embarrassed at how many I got, but it's okay. Your girl's fine. Let me pick some colors that I want to use. I think I definitely want to use some of the new colors that I bought. So I refilled a couple as well. Pale blue gray, soft greenish blue, light blue, ice blue. Let's see what else I want to use. Definitely have to do cerise and begonia and just regular pinks. And I need a processed blue and robin's egg blue. All right, I think I got a good colorway here that I want to use. Let me make sure you guys can see me. So these are the colors that I want to use for this page. And this is my quiet coloring time, no pressure. I am just honestly wanting to start relaxing. I had a really long work week, guys. It was crazy how long it was. And a lot of eventful things happened. And I really need this time. I have been coloring off camera, very little though, but it's been all on the same page, like a little bit at a time. I've been coloring on in Wonder, what is it called? Magic Worlds from Johanna Basford. I got that book for my birthday haul. My neighbors are outside screaming, so if you hear screaming, it's not in my home, it's outside. But if you don't hear it, yay, even better. I chose a page in that book, and I've been quietly coloring in it. Nothing crazy, honestly. I've just kind of been like, all right, let me get to coloring in here. I chose a page. I'll show it to you guys at the end of the month when I do my end of the month colored pages. I wanted to use my Faber-Castell pastel set that I ordered like in the very beginning of my YouTube journey with coloring. I saw it on Amazon. It was very inexpensive. It was like $9. I know that those pencils are not meant for like adults. They're meant to be for children. Somebody told me in the comments, which I appreciate. I never thought they'd be like the adult ones that I purchased, like the Polychromos or anything like that. I just genuinely really liked the pale gray blue. I really liked the colors because they were pastel color pencils and they were together. The tin was really cute, and so I really just bought it because I thought it was cute. And trust me, I can tell they're not meant for like adult coloring or grown people. They're very like difficult to work with. Like, they're not impossible to work with. I've been able to get some really cool effects from them, but it's taken a lot of work. Like, my hands hurt from doing it. So while I did get it to work, I wouldn't like go out of my way to tell people like buy it. I would only buy it if you genuinely just want it because it's cute, which was my thought process. This is ice blue, one of the new ones I got. These are all some new colors that I got. So that's why I went ahead and got them, because I thought they were cute and whatever. And I wanted to do a whole page with them because I wanted to see what I could come up with if I really limit. Ugh, I thought I wasn't touching her hair, and I clearly did. So I was very much shocked when I worked with them, and I was like, oh, these are bad. But they do the trick, and I'm able to use them, and I don't care. They were very inexpensive, and I'll use them till they don't work anymore. You know, till there is no more pencil. I'm not a wasteful person. I will use them for all sorts of things. I'll find a project to work on with them. And I feel like by the time I'm done with this project, it'll have like sharpened them down quite a bit. So I'm not even worried about it, honestly. So I'm gonna actually use the same color I use for her like dress or blouse for her hairband, just so I can keep it cohesive. I'm trying to do a very limited color selection here. All right, so there's that. I'm gonna do a pink water lily for her butterfly or her bow, whatever that is. I think it's a bow for her little apron. She's an attendant at a flower shop, and she is wrapping up some roses or flowers, excuse me, for someone. So it's really cute. And then I'm going to use the same ice blue that I used for her apron, and I'm going to use it in her little earrings. I'm going to do her hair in hazelnut. Oh, my neighbors are super loud right now. And it's 12:30 in the middle of the night, and they are still up. Still yelling and screaming. It's Saturday. Well, technically now it's Sunday. It's Saturday into Sunday, so it's not like a school night or anything like that. So I have to go back and forth from like lowering the volume to bringing the volume back up because of the ads. And the reason why I'm just doing like streaks of this color and not fully coloring it is because I want to do like a blend of browns, not just one. I'm not a hair expert, but I try to at least give it a little bit of dimension so it doesn't look so flat. All right. So I used hazelnut, and then now this is Caribe Coco. Caribe Coco is like my favorite brown Copic. It's like a soft brown. It's not super dark and it's not super light either. It's like definitely like a milk chocolate, you know? So as you can see, it has a little texture, right? So it's not so flat. And I think I'm gonna go and get light caramel. Light camel. And then mix the two colors together. To kind of blend them a little more. All right, I like it. She's a cutie. I usually don't color like the people first. I usually do everything and then the person last. And I really don't color a lot of people. This is the color Cotton Pearl E00. It's a specific color I picked out because a lot of people recommend it for Copic skin tone. So that's why I grabbed it right away. I haven't actually used it yet. And I do have a paper in the back. That's why you can see something in between here. Because I do have a paper that's catching the, so it's all colored. So you'll see that kind of come through. So this is my base because she's light skin like me. And then one of the other colors that I already owned and I really like to use for skin tone is Fruit Pink, which is EO2, and I'm gonna kind of use that for like the darker bits, you know, of her like face, like where the shadows would be, I guess. And then because we're not one color, right? We have many shades of color. We're human beings after all. We got sun. And, well, you know what? I'm just gonna color all of it. That was really weird. She looks like she has a tan. So I'm gonna go in with EO1, which is Pink Flamingo, and I'm gonna use it to kind of blend both colors and kind of make it, give her like a little bit of a tan of some sort. I don't want her to be like super pale like I am. She's got that little olive to her a little bit, tiny bit. It'll kind of dry up and dry differently. All right, cool. So I got her done, focused on her. And then I'll go in and do the details later. So, all right. So now I gotta start using all these pinks I have for the flowers. This is Water Lily RV00, which is a really light purple pink. Let me actually color back here with the same pink while I have it out. I'm gonna do a few other things now that I'm thinking about it. That way you see the same color in multiple places. Since I colored the ribbon that color, I have to color the ribbon like roll the same. That way we know where she got it from. And since this is an envelope, I'm gonna leave it white, and I'm just gonna take C0, which is cool gray, and I'm just gonna outline this envelope to kind of just show like the texture, but I'm not gonna color it any color. I'm gonna leave it white. And then I'm gonna pick the next color. Back to ice blue, we already used it. Soft greenish blue, which is B52. And I'm gonna use that to color these. I wanna say they're hydrangeas, but I don't think they are. I'm just making that up. I'm assuming they are. Again, using the same colors that I have in multiple places. Oh, here we go. Ads. All right. And then I'm gonna use it over here as a squiggle in this pattern. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Grayish Cherry RV91. I like these colors I got, the new ones I got. I think I got like 20 new Copics, and that's a lot of money. But it was for my birthday, so let myself have fun. I know that I'm coloring a lot more. I knew that it would excite me to have them because then I would use them to color with you guys, for myself. All of the things. And I might end up having to do this video in 2 parts. Or like it'll be 2 parts recorded, but it'll be 1 part for you guys. Because I can feel the tiredness coming and I don't want to get tired and just rush, you know. I'd rather find a good stopping point and come back in the morning. Okay, I did that. That's pretty outside. I'm trying to decide what color. He's gonna be a bluebird. I don't know if birds like this exist, but he exists in my head. This is Cherry White R000, which means really, really light pink. I thought it was going to be an ad, and it wasn't. Really, really light pink. It's like a peachy pink, a little more red toned, I would say. Just trying to push that little part right there in. Let me do another layer up here. And right around here. I'm going to use this color for this bucket. All right. Light blue. I'm going to use it for the tabletop. I love coloring with markers because you fill sections very quickly, you know? You never have to worry that it's gonna take you forever. I know that's why a lot of people enjoy them. A lot of people enjoy using them because at the end of it all, they're gonna be able to be like, oh, I got that done pretty quickly, you know. It's not that you're in a rush or anything, but it just kind of helps when you're trying to get stuff done, you know. Awesome. Baby Blossom is the other color I have. And I feel like Baby Blossom be a weird color for those. But I'm gonna go with it. Gonna color these flowers the same color, even though they're not the same flower, just so I can keep the same color in the page. Okay. This is Begonia RV63. It's like a purple pink. I'm excited for the other version of this book, the Girl Moments 2 book. And I was so happy to have found that group on Instagram that's going to be coloring it. So then I have a real reason to get into the book, you know. I like buddy colors because they push you, you know, they kind of give you a purpose. So that's why I enjoy them. And if any of you still or would like to join me in a coloring page, either in this book or in Girl Moments 2, I'm more than happy to join you, or any of the other books that I've shared in my channel. Or if you just have an idea for a buddy color, please let me know. I'd love to join you. I feel like that's always so fun to have somebody to buddy up with and do something together. It gives you like a reason, you know, like a purpose for dedicating time to something, because if not, I get distracted and yeah. I got my green. This is grass green. This is one of my favorite greens. I really, really love it. It's so fun to use. It's that mid-tone green, not too bright, not too dark. My other favorite is lettuce green. This is YG17, and my other favorite is YG09. Those are ones that I'm always gravitating towards immediately. As soon as I want green, I go for them. It's like the Caribe Coco and hazelnut. That one's also another favorite brown of mine. Yeah, I'm gonna use all the same green except for the bushy parts. There's like a little bush here and a little bush there. I'm gonna use lettuce green for those, so I can add a little dimension to the greens, but still keep it pretty, you know, simple. Nice. All right, so now we're gonna get that lettuce green YG09. And I love getting my Copics from Blick. And if I don't get them from Blick, I get them from Amazon. FYI, if you were wondering where I pick them up. In Blick, if you buy over, I think it's like over 5 or 6, they are cheaper. So I usually buy the minimum so I can get them for that price. And I got my Faber-Castell polychromos, and I have not used them because I'm like, I want to use them on something special. And I want to definitely record when I do color with them so I can save that moment. So I have to pick a page and work on that, and I have not done so. Add the other green, like a little, it's like a little highlight, I mean a little shadow, excuse me, to give it a little more dimension, so it's not so flat. Awesome. So that's my greens. I can go back because I don't really need them anymore. And then I'm gonna do sand white for this like paper because I think it's just like a note. So I'm just gonna do like a kind of like if it was craft paper that was like printing, you know, like which will be the note that goes inside or something. So that's that. And then I gotta pick a color for that. I think I'm gonna use this. It's pink RV11. It's just pink enough. Then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna do little dots, like little circles on, like polka dots on the actual pink flowers, light pink flowers. I'm gonna start adding some details. Perfect. Cool. All right. I'm gonna use a really dark pink that I had for the ribbon, and I'm going to add some dots on these little tiny flowers. Then I'm going to dot the center of that. And then I'm going to do a dot in each petal. I don't know why, because I want to. Then I'm going to use that bright pink for this planter, because I use it for the ribbon, the roll, and the actual ribbon cut, but I didn't have it anywhere else. But I kind of want to use it for keeping the pink theme for the flower shop sign. Yeah, I like it. Forgot to turn on my music. Oh, rain. I think I'm gonna do this bright pink here for that bright pop of color. And this color is Cerise RV06. Cool. All right. Now let me go back to some of my other colors that I used. Pale blue gray, which is the one from her shirt. What else do I want to color with it? I think I'm gonna do a pattern with it. The only thing that always stresses me out about doing patterns is that my lines are never going to be straight, you know, because I usually freehand most of it. And I use this color for this back wall, not the wall behind her, because it'll wash away with her shirt because it's the same color, but just to give it a little dimension, I'm going to do a different color for this wall. And I'm going to go ahead and color the shelf the same. And clearly these little bulbs, we have to color them a certain color, excuse me. Awesome, that wall is done. Now I gotta think of a color for the other wall. Do I want to pull a different color in? I don't think I want to do blue because there's a lot of blue here. So I think I'm gonna go with, Tea Rose, which is a really light color, but it's still kind of in that muted pink tone. I watched a tutorial. I forgot the name of the channel, and I don't want to like say the wrong person, so I'll try to remember the name for next time when I actually do the effect. I want to specifically do a page with the glitter effect, and I watched a tutorial from someone specific here on YouTube, and it really made sense. She did like a little tiny swatch of it, so I wanted to use her method to try it with alcohol markers. She did it with alcohol markers and she did it with colored pencils, and I like it more with alcohol markers. I like the way it looked, so I'm intrigued and I want to try it. It's a very cool effect, but I want to pick like a simple page to try it on, you know, so that way I'm not like killing a page like for a buddy color or something like that. I have one from Coco, which is like one thing on the page. Like it's not like a scene. It's like a food or like a item or something. So I think I might use that one because and as you guys know, I don't know if you guys have all heard, I think we've all heard by now that the Amazon books are going to be going up because of the cost of making them and all that, which I don't mind paying more money because an artist did took time to do it, and so whenever there's a pricing increase on anything, I may not like it, but I can understand the reasons behind it. So I will definitely be supporting a lot of the like smaller illustrators. I have no problem doing that. Yeah, I want this color to dry, and then I'm going to draw a pattern on this wall because I want to give it a little life. I want it to be so like peachy, you know? Can you guys see everything? Let me make sure everything's, yeah, you can see it. I'm also hoping that I'm not covering it up with my hands, you know? Because sometimes we start coloring and then we get all over the image. This is a great opportunity for you to grab your color pencils, your markers, your gel pens, whatever you like to crayons, color with, and color along with me doing your own book. We don't have to color the same book if you don't like. We can just do whatever book. And if you like the same book I'm doing, then let's do it together. This is Canary Yellow. It's like a bright yellow. It's YO2. And I'm using it to color the bulbs. There's a little bit of the peach in there. So I'll definitely go with some white later. I'm gonna take this copper color and I'm gonna do little dots on these like buckets. These are a lot more dense than this one, so I gotta add more polka dots on this one. Because that was a lot more detail than the other one. Alright. Just adding a little more to it, you know, a little je ne sais quoi. I'm gonna add the blue on the bottom of the shelf. Okay. Gotta decide when I'm gonna color that in the window. I'm trying to think if I want to go. I'm gonna color it Water Lily RV000. It's a really pale color since I have the blue for the counter. I like that color. I'm gonna use it for the window too. Ugh, sorry. The ad started playing in my lo-fi music that's supposed to relax me. And I love playing ads to help people because I know it takes time to be monetized. But if I'm making a video, I don't want you guys to have to sit through them. So that's why I'm not playing them. It's not that I don't want them to get their AdSense. I do. I feel like the peachiness of the wall is kind of pulling into her skin tone a bit, and it's stressing me out. Maybe I'm gonna do 0, which is just plain alcohol, and kind of go through her skin just to make her a little lighter, so that way it doesn't, like, I don't know, kind of mess up with the back wall. See, because that pushes the color to the back of the page, so then maybe it makes her a little lighter, and then that way she doesn't look so peachy like the wall. Like, I didn't think that that would conflict, but I can see it kind of battling for attention, you know. All right, so I'm done with the cerise because I've used it quite a bit. You know what? No, I'm not done with it. I'm gonna use it for details. Okay, so I'm done with that for real now. Oh, her ear. I forgot to color her ear. So I'm just going to use Pink Flamingo for it. I'm not going to use the combo. I'm just going to use one color. Just so I don't make it worse. And then I got to color his little beak. And then I'm going to choose a really light blue, which is Frost Blue, for the outside. And I think I'm kind of running out of this one. I could have sworn I refilled it. It's one of my favorite blues I've always had. Oh no. Do I not have the refill for this? I thought I did. I have to look off camera. this is painful. Trying to drag out color from this bad boy. Yeah, no. Soft greenish blue. Dang, that's too... Why is Frost Blue betraying me? I wonder if I have... Do I have it? Yeah. I don't know, I always refill it, so I don't know. I was refilling stuff earlier, so let me grab my... Let me move the book out the way, first of all. I do not want to mess up the book. I was refilling in 2 of my other favorites. Where did I put my... Girl. I don't know where I put my tweezers. I like using tweezers. I don't know if I dropped them. No. Oh, maybe I put them in here. I need something to... There we go. This is my picker from my Cricut. That is not the tool you should use, people, but here I am. It is really dry. I don't know what happened to this baddie, but I usually try to keep this marker really full because I like using it. But it's really thirsty, so it's clearly in need of ink. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of this. Refilling this baddie. Oops. I'm just trying to use this to grab it and put it in here. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna do that number and then I'm sorry that I had to do that in the video, but I don't know where the heck my ink went. I mean, my tweezers went that I use for my ink. Because I use them all the time. So now I'm triggered. But I'll figure that out later. I just had them. Like, I just used them for my other markers, so it's cool. Not really, but I'm gonna pretend. I gotta figure out where they are though, because I need them. I know I have another pair of tweezers, but those are really important. I just hope they didn't fall like in the trash and then I lose them forever because they're tiny. Once I'm done with the video, like, I'll pick up something and it'll be right there. All right, so let me clean this first of all. Get all that extra ink out the way. I'm always using this pen. That's why I'm like, why are you dry? But it's because I use it so much. That's the color it's supposed to be, and it's supposed to be easy. And it's so easy to use it now that it's refilled. And I didn't refill it to like the maximum of its capability. I just refilled it and kept it moving, so in that way we could have my blue in the window, because I was invested at that point. If you hear like a voice, it's in the song. There's some type of like person on a microphone or in a radio or something saying random stuff. What are your favorite things to color? My favorite things to color, if I had to pick one thing forever and like not color anything else, it would be flowers. Flowers have so many endless possibilities. I never get tired of flowers. I love coloring flowers, so if I had to choose, that would be what I'd go with. And this is soft grayish blue, which I did this shadow with right here. So I'm gonna keep the same energy, and I'm gonna do that shadow right there. Little shadow right here. I'm gonna do it right there. Cool. Now for the clouds, I'm gonna go with that C0, which is like a really light gray, cool tone gray. And I'm just gonna outline them, but I'm not gonna color the center. So you're gonna see like a gray, but I'm not gonna color. I'm gonna leave it like the envelope. It's not white, but they're not gray. Oh my gosh, we're done, you guys. I definitely want to add some extra shush, you know, a little extra something. So let me put these markers away and think about it. I think I want to go with the color Peach R32 and use that for my pattern. So let me grab it. What pattern am I going to do? I did a lot of polka dots already. Polka dots are my friends. When in doubt, do a polka dot. But I already did it. So I think I'm going to stick to hearts. Like it's some type of like paper on the wall that has a heart pattern. That's what I'm gonna try and do here. And they're all gonna be uneven hearts because there's no exact heart, you know. And it's not too far from the shade that's already on the wall. So it's not like a big contrast, you know. I'm gonna go in after and I'm gonna do a bunch of different polka dots in it too, like around the hearts. I hope you found this video fun and interesting, and if you did, if you'd leave me a like, I'd appreciate it. I'd love for more people to find my channel and love to hang out with me and color. I'm not an artist, I am just a colorist who loves to share her art. This is for fun. This is meant to be relaxing. And I find it so relaxing. And I want more people to color, even when they think they can't. So then that way, they can discover the beautiful gift that is coloring and relaxing. How cute. Now I'm gonna go in and do little dots. They don't have to be really big. And it's gonna kind of blend in because I've noticed that the color is so close to the main color. But it's good because that kind of helps with the with it looking kind of like if it was a wallpaper, you know? And it doesn't make it like this really crazy thing. And I'm gonna get my gel pens. And I think I have a glitter gel that's like pink. And I might put a couple glitter dots. And I'm gonna get my white gel pen and put a couple dots as well. Okay, so that's the background done. And then I have this, I got a perfume from Ulta, and then they gave me this Kylie Cosmetics Kylie Jenner bag, and I'm gonna use it for some of my markers. And this is a Jelly Roll Sakura. This is number 721, which is like a pink. It has a little star, which is really cute, like a shooting star. So I'm just gonna do like little pink dots as well. Pink glitter is good in everything. I love it so much. These Sakura Jelly Roll pens are so good. I bought them at Blick for my birthday, and I've been using them to color with the gel pens, and I absolutely love them. I'm actually using this color in one of the current coloring pages I'm doing in World of, what is it? Magic World from Johanna Basford's. So I recommend these Sakura Jelly Rolls if you're looking for really cool. They're just really pigmented, so they might cover your line, so you have to be okay with that. And that if it's intentional, then it'll work. But if you're not meaning to be that intense, then it may not work. Oh, so cute. I'm gonna use, this is blue. I'm gonna use that for the inside of her apron here. I'm gonna color the ribbon, the bow, excuse me. This is the Sakura Jelly Roll Metallic. How cute. Little metallic polka dots. There's so many polka dots. I love it. So I used, oops, 721, and then this is 720. This is more, let's see, I don't know if it's more pink or less pink. More pink. With gel pens don't work, you have to shake them. That's usually how I get mine to work. Oh, I forgot to color the scissors. Just gonna do like a gray. Let's see. There we go. Let me get my white, and my favorite white that I use is Uniball Signal Broad White. And I want to use that for, I don't want to like put my hand, the light bulbs. Let me make sure it's working here. I like adding white. White gel pen is your best friend. I like it. I feel good with it. I think I'm done. How exciting. So 6, 22, 25. Yay. Let me get it closer so you guys can see it. How fun. So I am going to be posting that on Instagram. I get this out the back. So fun. Absolutely love it. Really fun to color. And I hope that you guys find it entertaining, and hanging out with me was fun. And I will see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.